Yeah, Tony, I'd like to hit one of these Breeders' Cup Superfectas. That'll always ring the bell the way those numbers can pop up on these World Championship horse races.
That's right, but just stay away from the big favorites like the Flightline race because if that hits, it'll be like a trifecta fail. But anyway, we got actually they don't run, she don't run doesn't run to tomorrow anyway. Today you can make some money on day one. So we got here's some news in this one here as the Pelicans here will host the Warriors. This one is a monster move here from the overnight of 4.5. Now Pelicans minus 10.5, total 228.
Yeah, why not lay the points tonight with New Orleans after the news came out? Look, it looks maybe a little intimidating at 10.5, even with the news that came out that the Santa Cruz Warriors are going to be taking the court tonight against New Orleans. Tony, you got Draymond out, you've got Curry out, you've got Wiggins out. I think we knew that Clay would be out tonight with the back-to-backer. He's got the knee woes, and he's not going to play any back-to-backs probably this season at all. So Warriors, of course, 0-5 on the road, 3-6 overall. They've got problems, they've got issues. They're going to have to figure it out. They've got the coach to do it, and they've got the coach that'll also not worry about laying all of his guys out of the lineup. So you'll have guys like Ryan Rollins, Moses Moody in there tonight, Kuminga being there. Looney's going to start, of course, and you'll have Poole. Poole's actually statistically, it's been a bad season so far for Jordan Poole after signing that contract. He's getting, he's getting some numbers, but really, as far as the analytics would say, he's not looking good so far. He's not keeping his part of the deal, I would say. The Warriors are coming off that loss to Orlando, as I said, and I gave out Orlando on the morning steam yesterday. Fifth road game in 7 days for the Warriors. That's got to go into Kerr's mindset as well. They've lost first four of this road trip. They can't defend when their subs are on the floor during the games that they have the starters. How are they going to defend tonight when you have Ingram returning to the lineup? Jones returning to the lineup. Of course, Trey Murphy has been terrific in substitution for Ingram so far. The former Rice Stars look very, very good. So New Orleans is off that loss to the Lakers. I did give out the Lakers as a premium on that night in that wild game, anyways, Tony. So the teams have gone 13-2-1 to the over. I was looking to go over with the Warriors if they played their regulars, figuring they weren't going to be in any condition to slow the Pelicans. Warriors are number one in possessions per game, and the Pelicans are lighting it up almost like nobody else. They've been very, very strong on offense. The only thing they really don't do is shoot the three ball with frequency. They shoot it pretty well from downtown, but they've got some other options. So with Zion back in there as well over the last few games, he's looked strong. Looks like it'll be a big night for the Pelicans tonight, Tony. I'll lay the 10.5 points as a free pick for sure. I've seen some score predictions on Twitter. Like 165-94 or something crazy like that. It won't be crazy like that, but watch out. The Pelicans could get a huge victory tonight. By well more than 10.5 points. There are no locks in the NBA, but man, the Warriors are really going to be up against it tonight.
Yeah, it looks that way. And I don't know, are you a first half better? Would you be a little more thoughts on the first half versus this? Because you always worry about that, the back door, and of course the fourth quarter being
Oh,
total garbage, 12 minutes of garbage time.
yeah, and you could see actually, especially with the Warriors. I mean, you talk about Ingram returning to the lineup. Zion always kind of needs some rest a little bit, things like that. But yeah, you could get involved. I didn't check right before the show, but I think you'd be looking at probably minus 3.5 in the first quarter, minus 6.5 in the first half. I think it's all in play tonight for the Warriors. Maybe what you'd want to do is take your unit of play on this game and maybe just kind of balance it out a little bit. So you could almost go maybe a third, a third, a third on something like this tonight. I think you'll see the Pelicans get off to a pretty strong start in this one. And feel bad for all those fans that bought those Warriors tickets, ready to see the Stars come to town to take on the improved Pelicans, and they won't get to see those guys tonight. Like I said, they'll get to see the Santa Cruz Warriors. So yeah, Tony, make the official play there minus 10.5. I do think they can get that. Maybe it would have even been a premium. This news broke about 90 minutes to 2 hours ago, and the line moved to 9.5 quickly, and even further to 10.5 within the first 15 to 20 minutes. So I think it looks fine, but yeah, I don't mind minus 3.5. I don't mind minus 6.5. I can even look at those numbers while we talk a little bit, but uh, I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm not sure that the garbage time. I was half kidding on some of those predictions, Tony. In situations like this, you really can see a massive blowout.
Yeah, you really can. This one here with the and also you fans out there, make sure you look at the schedule before you buy tickets in advance. I don't buy advance tickets. I'm a same day guy now. I've learned my lesson. No more. You got to worry about the back to backs and the injuries and whatnot. So anyway, Ramon here on the Pelicans laying the 10.5 against the Warriors. This one will have a start time of 8:40 Eastern Time. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at TonySpace.com. As I said, you're the man of the moment here, man of the hour over at TonySpace.com. If you take a look at the leaderboards, he's top of the boards here. Well, for the last 30 days, 2,860 units of profit. That is all documented. But when you go to the leaderboards here, you'll see a top producer here across the board here in the last 24 hours, last 7 days, last 30 days, for the entire year. Ramon, as we said, when you look at his numbers, he's pretty much winning on many of the major sports this year. We did separate NBA Summer League from NBA, or else that NBA number would be a lot more. It would be a lot higher. So it's been on fire here. All right, Ramon, a big 12-game card here from the NBA. Now we also have one on the ice, a little break from the World Series, but we got 3 from college football. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, I came in with the Astros over the last 2 games. Told you I liked them in the series, and I even came in with Philadelphia in the game that they won. So I've been zeroed in on the World Series. I had Philadelphia in their home opener of the series, came back with Houston the last 2 nights, so zeroed on that. See what happens this weekend in the World Series. But for tonight, Tony, yeah, I'm going to fire in the NBA, no doubt about it. I'm upset when I came in with a 6-6 performance. Yeah, I've been on a real roll here, 25-11 the last 3 days as part of that run. But I was kind of mad when I went 3-4 the other night in the NBA. I really didn't, wasn't feeling great about the card. I like tonight's card a lot better actually, and I have a 5-pack in the NBA for the early half of the games, if you will. I'd say the first group of 7 games. I'm coming in with 5 plays, and I got a 5-pack over at Tony'sPicks.com. It's for some reason, Tony, it's flying off the shelves like toilet paper during a pandemic right now. I'm seeing a lot of sales on that 5-pack tonight, but I also came in with a 3-pack of games late for 8 games total, and I'm selling those at 2 different packages. So if you want to pick up my 3-day right now and carry yourself through the weekend, we got NBA, we've got the big college football card, and NFL, where I'm going to come in with some winners as well. Pick up my 3-day right now. You're going to get a lot of plays this weekend. But like I said, I added a 3-pack for $30 with the night games as well, Tony. I think I'm going to have something to get college football. I really like the NBA card tonight, and why not the way I'm going right now in the NBA. So, like I said, feel real good about the NBA card. 8 plays total tonight on this massive card, and that's where I'm gonna probably end up hanging my hat this evening, sir.
That's right, guys. Got both. One Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. You can see the results here. They've been outstanding here. 1,269 units of profit for the year. Coming off a monster day yesterday, 679 units of profit. You see the last 7 days, 899 units. Last 30 days, 2860. Top unit performer across the board, 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 1 year. Been on fire here. You can see the results here from Ramon in the NBA for the year here. I've got the year tab set up here. 2,816 units of profit for 2022 in the NBA from Ramon. Again, if you add the Summer League to that, that's going to be over 3,500 units of profit, because we separate the Summer League because he was on hot fire there in the Summer League. Hockey, 3321 units of profit for 2022. NFL, 973 units of profit. We've got college football showing profit as well. CFL showing profit. MMA showing profit. Get on board with Ramon on his plays tonight, as we mentioned, as he was mentioning up on the board right now. We do have from Ramon a 5-pack right now from the NBA, so you can get on board, and then you can get the evening late night 3-pack as well. Or if you prefer, instead of buying all these plays individually, you can scroll down near to the bottom left. There is a 3-day all sports pass, so if you're just looking to try out Ramon's service, 3-day pass is the perfect one right now here, because you got action here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You got the Friday NBA here. Saturday, college football card, 60 FBS versus FBS games. That's a lot. Well, not that many, because we did have some midweek action, but that was on the schedule. So there's going to be 50 plus games going off in college football on Saturday. And who knows if there's FCS, but the FBS action is tons. NBA, the World Series here, Game 6. Will there be a closeout here in Houston? We'll see. NHL, it's NHL. NHL Hockey Night in Canada, there's always a lot of cards. When you see a 2-game card in the NHL on Friday, you know there's going to be a monster Saturday card. NBA, there's always a lot of games on a Saturday night. They sell tickets on Saturday nights, so you'll have NBA as well. Of course, don't forget the Sunday action. NFL is coming in here as well. If there's a Game 7 of the World Series or NBA or NHL, lots of action with all these sports overlapping. Leaves you the eve of the start of college basketball. So after that 3 days, you can renew, go longer. Now, if you're thinking about renewing, the 1-month pass is a great value right now. Of course, right now with the 1 month, all the football, we got all these rivalry games coming up here from college football, college basketball, holiday tournaments, right? We got all these holidays, Feast Week. We've got the Gonzaga U.S. Tour of 2022, where they travel across the country and they're on everyone's television. The great tournaments you see for the coaches versus cancer. You see a lot of these great tournaments in NBA arenas. We see sometimes the fight. I love the Atlantis, the fight to Atlantis. I love the blue and black. I love the blue lights, and I think it's a cool look. It looks cool on television, the Atlantis tournament there, as well as Vegas tournaments. How can we forget about the Vegas tournaments, right? We see a lot of tournaments in Vegas, as well as Ramon's Aztecs. We do Battle in Maui, so check that out. And Minnie's Creighton. Creighton will be out there too. So a lot of great holiday action from college basketball, the college football, the Turkey Week stuff, the Turkey Week football, NFL, college football. 1-month pass is a great option there. Again, go 1 month, but you're looking for long term, you want to just try out Ramon. That 3-day all sports pass is a good option for you there. And of course, you can save some money right now. You can use that promo code TonyT at checkout. There, as you'll use that promo code, you can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, then click on the All Cappers tab and get signed up. You'll save $20 off the 3-day pass, and it is $66 off the 1-month pass on either of those. So by the way, just go ahead and sign up, and when you click the link in the description and you click Ramon's name on the handicapper tabs, you will land on Ramon's handicapper page, and this is pretty much what it looks like right here. So there it is right there. So you'll land on it, and you'll be able to see all this a little bit of bio, his background, great records up there. You can see them all documented. Usually the premium plays, the 1-day passes in orange are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit, and the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for side credits. But as you go down, you'll see the ones in yellow here. Those are longer term passes, not credit guarantee, because they're sold already at discounted prices. Or if you just want to pick and choose, we do have our pick ticker. Each capper has an individual pick ticker. These are also profit guarantee. We got to get that terminology into the pick ticker. But anyway, these are also profit guarantee if you just want to buy a la carte purchase as well. So you guys can check it out. But your best values are the long-term passes and the 1-day passes. As Ramon has been on fire here, you can see the results, winning in just about every major sport. Document over at TonySpace.com. When I say documented, these plays are graded immediately over on our site. I mean, really fast. As soon as they go final, we see them up here, and you can see the plays there, and you can just scroll, and you can just basically go back and see all of Ramon's pick history on our site at TonySpace.com, and all the numbers all add up. So you can see it's a verified grading system here with these records. So go ahead and get signed up with Ramon Scott. All right, Ramon, we've also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Ramon. More picks for everybody.
Yeah, Tony, and I'm going to come in tonight. I hope you guys got my SWAC winner last night. Whatever Dion says, I was SWAC last night. That's for sure. Brought you a winner yesterday. I think I did see the graphic here on the show. So even though I couldn't make it to the show, got you a SWAC winner. I'm going to come right back again tonight with a winner with the game between Alcorn and Prairie View A&M. So I think I've zeroed in on that conference a little bit after yesterday's pretty convincing victory that I had. So get on over to Tony's Picks Ramon and pick up another winner. While you're watching a bunch of games, keep your eye on that SWAC score, and I'll bring home another winner for you tonight. Keep this roll going, Tony. Appreciate all those kind words. That's what's motivating me, brother, is to hear you say things like that and show the numbers on the screen. So that's what's going to keep me going through the weekend and bring home more winners. I'm really just stoked right now, as I told Mindy to give her a Southern California even though it's cold, Tony. It was cold in Southern California, but I was hot.
That's right. It was cold weather out here in Southern California. Ramon's been hot, so check him out over at Twitter at Tony6Ramon, and check out the morning steam show live on Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. A lot more picks coming up, Ramon.
Tomorrow, Mindy and I will be back at it. Like you said, we got a big college card that we got to clean up still and get all those plays in for Saturday. We're gonna really it's the 4 o'clock Eastern time, 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific games we have left. So still got about 25
Whew.
games that we're going to have to cover there. But again, no problem the way it's going right now. And we'll get into that. And we'll also be back on Sunday with more NFL action. We'll tackle the hockey. We'll tackle the NBA. So big weekend of sports. And I know you're fired up about college hoops. There should be a lot of opportunities there. And, opportunity is what I like. Opportunity to see more games, more results, and more point spreads, totals to look at that we can pick on and maybe keep this hot streak going. So thanks to everybody for signing up and riding with me right now, because it feels good to be giving out winners. The people say, "Why do you do it? Why do you do touting when you could just pick the winners yourself?" And I told Mindy on the show, it's a bigger rush to me to put somebody on a winner than it is to privately just sit around by yourself and say, "Whoop-de-doo, I won." But when you're putting people on winners and you're getting the feedback through Twitter and things like that, just makes you feel really good.
You know who I don't hear that from? I don't hear that from business owners because they understand revenue streams, right? You want to have multiple revenue streams in your life. That's really what the goal is. And it's an added revenue stream. That's really what it is. So take an economics course, take a business course, and find out how capitalism works in this country. All right, Ramon, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again on Monday.
Yep. Have a great weekend. Let's do it. Let's win.
You got this. We continue the winning. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Guys,